Hello, can anyone hear me? Put in the chat if you can hear me. Hello, can anyone hear me? Have it in the chat. Okay, Charlie's just at the shop. We're back in a minute, and hopefully we'll be back with slightly better mic quality. Just hold in, there will be another 5 minutes.
Alright. I have so much shit in my pockets. Hi. Hello. I'm here. Not dead. Is it working yet? Okay. Hey, people in chat, can you hear me? Anything at all? Please, God. Okay, yep, I'm here. Alright. I've been arrived. They didn't unmute me for like the 10 minutes I've been here. I can hear it. No, I can hear the audio. There we go. Money Violet's brain is working like 10 minutes slower. Hey, people in chat. Wait, am I the only one that can hear? Neither
Someone's
of your
gonna have to
mics.
mute the.
I'm watching the stream. I'm the only one they can hear right now. I
Is it
haven't
really?
made the steak yet. I just got home. I'm not gonna eat a raw steak. I don't understand. I'm not gonna eat a raw.
Oh, wait, I
How
don't think.
fast do people think steak cooks?
Wait, can they actually hear us? Man, this is confusing.
They can't.
Oh,
Alright, they're
Connor's
fixing.
his mic.
They can only hear me. Alright, so yeah, this is the podcast. They're still fixing stuff. Well, mainly Scottish man is fixing stuff. But yeah, this is the podcast. We're trying something new. We're doing a live thing because he doesn't want to edit this week. Um yeah, with me, Connor, Black Steve. We're gonna be answering questions live and a couple other things. And yeah. Oh, Connor, it says your mic's unmuted. The green circle is appearing. Oh, hold on, let's see. I gotta wait for it to catch up with live.
Okay, good. So Charlie can apologize now.
Public apology. Oh my god, I gotta do a YouTuber apology. I gotta go like, I didn't want to have to make this video. I have made a continuous and severe lapse in my judgment by deciding to go to the store and buy food so I cannot starve to death. Everyone's really yelling at me to eat steak. I don't want to get intestinal worms. No, I'm not getting intestinal worms. I refuse.
Don't be a chicken, eat it.
I'm not gonna. No, you can't chicken me into eating raw steak. I'm going to die.
See, this is why I miss Vine, because you can just make people go, do it for the Vine. And now you gotta do it.
Oh, I think people can hear me now. Can you hear me now?
Hey, Charlie, do you mind muting the actual video? Because I can hear double feedback or whatever.
That's not me.
Oh,
I think
That's probably
maybe.
me then.
Sacrifice? No, I'm not doing it. You cannot bully me into killing myself by eating raw food. You're right.
Yeah,
I won't.
gotta go
You're
sometime.
correct. Oh my god, you can't bully me into it. Why buy this? I'm going to eat it. I need to
Put
cook
it in the
it.
microwave for like 10 minutes and you'll be alright.
If you eat microwave steak, I'm just saying, never talk to me again. I will actually dox you and get your house swatted. I swear to God, you are a menace to society. You are a risk to yourself and those around you.
It's better than rare steak. You can get it like radiated or whatever. Get some superpowers.
Superpowers. I'm gonna eat the fucking steak in like 3
man.
hours. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going. You don't have to dare me. I'm just not gonna do it right now. I know a kid who eats raw steak. He also said he's also very racist, unironically. So that's the kind of people that eat raw steak. So yeah, shut up. I'll eat it when I cook it. Eat the steak. No.
Alright, so he gave us some kind of an apology. I think it was an apology. I don't know.
Yeah, I did it. I did the Logan Paul apology bit. Microwave steak is better than raw steak. Yes, that's correct, because at least it's cooked, but it's still vile and disgusting.
I'm sure it's like eating a shoe at that point.
Eating a shoe. Radiation Steak go Bert. Charlie X Steak made the stand say here. I'm not getting stand by you can't ship me with raw food. You can't do that. That's illegal. How do I ban people?
See, this is why we barely give Charlie powers. Everybody
I'm
would be
I'm
screwed.
higher on the pecking order than you. Shut up.
Well, not in life.
That's fair point. Hold on, let me test. Say something.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't hear anything back when you spoke. See, okay. So I think we should get one of our 90,000 peoples to start a web comic or web series called Charlie and the Steak.
Whoever does that will get the pleasure of the honor of being banned by me personally. Oh my god! They're gonna make memes about me. Jesus
Oh
Christ!
yeah,
Medium rare chicken. There are easier ways to commit suicide.
yeah. No,
20,
you can't.
20 British. Is that British pounds or European pounds? All right. What's the conversion rate? Isn't it like $3 for a pound?
I don't know. The U.S. dollar is like
Hold
one U.S.
on.
dollar is like $1.50, $1.70, and
Hold on. USD too. No, wait. No, other way around.
I'm just going to speak
Yeah.
directly to Muddy. Muddy, can you hear me? Can you put in the Discord if you can hear me or not?
Me versus Mayweather. That's hilarious. I'm probably a bit bigger than Mayweather, but
Well,
he's
yeah,
fast
but
as hell, dude.
and also I don't think you know how to box.
You have lost your ever-loving mind. You must have forgot. Go look at the videos in the
Oh
Discord.
yeah, I know. I thought didn't you wait? I thought you did like wrestling.
No, man, I do fighting. Oh, I did not ever link.
Okay.
I didn't link you all to that video too. I said that in the last podcast, but I just forgot, man. I'll do that this time. But no, yeah, Mayweather beat my ass, but I'll take the money.
Also, they offered me it's $27. I looked it up for killing myself.
$27? That's good money, man.
27 US dollars. Yeah, I could buy a whole 2 bags of party-sized mini Reese's.
They're also saying in the chat now that Europe pounds, can we make that into a meme just to completely meme the fuck out of Charlie?
I don't want the first major meme about me to be forcing me to eat raw steak.
We can make it.
But
We can make it microwaved.
Oh no, that's worse. Never mind. Stick with raw steak.
I mean, you can check it, see if it got worms in it or not. I mean, it is what it is. Put hot sauce on it. I'm sure that'll kill it.
27. Are you homeless? How is $27 worth it?
Dude, this economy is cracked right now, man. We need
Just
some
buy
help.
a house.
Oh, you think it's easy?
So homeless, just buy a house.
Yeah,
Just have a house.
Just buy a house. Just buy a house.
Should we get on
$40
to the first
to
question,
eat.
seeing as we are
Oh man, we should actually. Yeah, we're live now. We
half
should
an hour
start.
into the stream?
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Actually, let's start the intro. Go
read
ahead,
it.
Charlie.
I already did the intro.
Oh, okay. Well, also the PSA is don't listen to Charlie. We have to say this every time
Don't listen
because
to any of us, to be honest.
yeah, honestly, don't listen to any of us, but especially Charlie. Charlie is the one to look out for. So we can get on with question one.
All right, moving on to questions. Question 1. How do you handle living closeted to one family member and out to another?
I don't
Oh,
know.
how do you... so, yeah, I don't really know about that. I don't know, just handle it. Just tell them if you don't want the other person to know, just tell them to just keep their mouth shut and not tell anyone.
Well, I think they're saying that they are already out to one family member, but they don't want anyone else to know. So
That's what I'm saying. So just tell them that one person to just not say anything about it. And just keep pretending to be not out to the person you don't want to know.
Yeah, if you trust the person, I wouldn't be too concerned about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
a thing. Like, I'm sure siblings and parents and children. I'm sure everybody has secrets that the other person in the house doesn't know. You just live your life, because otherwise you're gonna stress yourself out. That's for sure.
Don't know how to handle something, just handle it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just like buying a house. You homeless, buy a house.
That question was simple. So the
No,
one
I get
after,
what they mean when don't listen to Charlie. I think that we just need to.
I mean, to be
do that
fair,
disclaimer at the start of
there's
every
not a lot
episode.
to say there.
I mean, no, but I mean, there's a lot of nuances to it as well, because I don't know, maybe the person wants to come out to the other family members, but they just can't because maybe they're religious or bigoted in some way. You just never know. There's always some nuance to it, so it is a good question.
It's a simple one, is all.
Yeah, there was
There's
a few
not really a
other
lot
simple
to it.
questions, and that was the one I picked just to fill it out. To be quite honest.
Yeah, so we got some other ones here. I'll read off question 2 here. It says, "Hey, just wondering if you have any suggestions for passing the time during lockdown and preferred bisexual mascot, a frog or a chameleon?"
Keep it cool,
Frog,
Charlie.
frog.
All right.
Frog.
So we got Froggy Frog from Charlie and his infinite wisdom. What do you got, Connor? What do you got?
I think I'd prefer a chameleon because it can change colour, can't they?
Yeah, they have
Alright.
camouflage. They have a good camoufage. That makes sense. I would go
Alright.
with. Oh, what's going on, Charlie?
Look in the chat. I can't spell that, but yeah, overthrow Connor. He said chameleons instead of frogs. Time for a revolution.
Yeah, it's definitely time for. Oh yeah, so I think they just caught on to what you said. But no, I'm going with a frog. Even though a chameleon I think is good, but a frog has a better survivability.
You're just trying to get
I
people
think
to
of it
like you,
that way.
Steve.
No, I'm not worried about that. Trust me. But I do think frogs have a better survivability than chameleons.
Really?
They probably eat more things too.
Survivability?
Yeah, because the things that they eat, their diet is pretty varied. So
Yeah, but they can change fucking colour.
yeah,
So
but that
why?
doesn't work if something still sees you. Like you could change color and somebody can still see you. Like if you wearing like all white and you're next to a white wall, like you're not invisible. You know what I mean? You're still there.
And also,
I disagree.
frogs are cuter. Frogs are just cuter, and also they can be poison. Chameleons can't be poison. Frogs are poison. Frogs are cool. They
To be fair,
poison.
yeah, that's true.
And that goes with the survivability. But you also, being poisonous is not the best because that means you've been bitten. You know what I mean? So it's not exactly the best, but it's better than a chameleon, which is they just die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's referencing Star Wars. Says Connor, you're the chosen one. You're supposed to destroy the chameleons, not join them.
Oh my god!
Ow, my headphones are freaking out. All right, there we go.
Based off of that, I may make a meme later on that one, but we'll see.
Charlie, for the first, your audio is actually sounding quite good.
Yeah.
What was even the first question?
Yeah. What was the? Are you asking what was the first question?
Oh, passing the time during lockdown.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
we haven't.
Yeah, my bad. We went on a tangent. The frog revolution, right?
Yeah.
What have you guys been doing since lockdown? Because we've been locked down for quite almost a year now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I got so bored. I've written 5 different songs on guitar out of boredom.
Oh, that's what's
and
up.
I didn't even know how to play guitar before lockdown.
How do you write
so that's what I've been doing.
Guitar,
also, video games. A lot.
Yeah.
Ow, headphones. All right, here we go.
How do you write music for a guitar
Okay,
if you can't play guitar?
I need to fix this. I'll be back in a second. I need to fix this.
Guys,
All
this
right,
is what I have to deal with
abandoning us
when
again.
I'm editing. This is why we're live, just to show you what I have to go through on a week where we don't release a podcast, because I'm cutting all this shit out.
Charlie lives forever. But while Charlie is doing whatever he's doing, what have you been up to, Connor?
Procrastinating, uni work, which I do very little of, and going back and forward to see my boyfriend, and that's legit it. I've got nothing else to my life.
All right, that's what's up. I mean, doing nothing is also doing something. You know what I mean? You're taking a break, relaxing
Yeah.
yourself. You don't seem like a stressed guy, so you know.
Glad to know I put up a good front.
Well, yeah, there you go. There you go.
What
You
about
gotta
you,
go.
Steve?
Nothing much really. I've just been doing programming. I've done a lot of programming. Like I said, I've been doing the bots and stuff for us. So a lot of Python, and I've been working. I work remotely, so I've been one of the lucky ones who kept my job through this and work remotely. So been doing that. I've been thinking about doing a lot of things if that counts. I've been thinking about working out and uh, getting stuff for my cat and like going out and doing stuff, but mostly just programming. I said the computer. And like Charlie said, video games. I play the hell out of some video games.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I played. What was it? Hunt Showdown. I played Hunt Showdown for like
Okay, yeah,
maybe
Hunt. Okay,
23 hours a day, every single day for like the past week. And
that's what's
Siege.
up. I think I got that game before, but it may have been too hard for me. It may have been
I don't
choppy
want.
for me, but that seemed like a good game.
I don't want to talk about my time on Siege. I don't want to talk
See.
about it.
Okay, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and Rocket League, and that's really it. I got Democracy 4, but that's really a game I just kind of like play. You know what I mean? Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption 2. I used to play that when I had my PS4. I don't have my PS4 anymore, so I don't play any of those games. I haven't been checking the chat as well. Let me scroll up, see what we got.
Oh, hold on. I've been wanting to program a video game for a while now. I just don't know how. Just download Unity. You can get a free pack and just look up
Unity.
YouTube videos on it.
Space
it.
Engine. I have never even heard. I think I've heard of Space Engine, but I don't think I've played Space Engine.
No, neither.
I've probably heard of it, but I have no recollection of what it actually was or is, or if I even actually heard of it. I probably saw it somewhere.
I don't know if it's like, do you build spaceships or is it like a game where it's like Star Trek?
It's a game. It's probably a game. I can look it up right now. Hold on.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a game, but just want to look at.
I started playing Cyberpunk on Stadia.
Uh,
Didn't really get
that's
into it.
Stadia.
It was a bit of a waste of money. Stadia, yeah, people like to slate it, but I actually didn't have any problems with it at all.
I like Stadia. I have a Stadia. I got mine for free. I forgot
same.
what I did though. Yeah, it's nice. I was gonna buy the. It's kind of like Icarus. I don't remember what the name of the game, but it's like Icarus. It's a good game. Oh, also, not to get lost. I'm sorry, really quick to the person who wants Space Cat Gaming. C plus C sharp is what you want to learn for programming. Try C sharp. It's really good. Reddit has good stuff for game programming. But yeah, Stadia is awesome.
I just meant like Cyberpunk can barely run on PS4, and Stadia is a lot worse than PS4.
But Stadia is running remotely.
Yeah, man, it's all cloud gaming.
That's exactly why would one. Why can't I speak? That's exactly why it would run worse. There we go.
Man, cloud. Your internet speed. That's it.
Yeah, my internet's garbage.
Well, that's a you problem. You live in the US with like 2 megabytes.
And also, it's not just that; it's optimization. It's like just how the game is optimized.
Have you ever tried?
Like
have you tried Stadia?
No, but I know it's a lot worse than like a PS4.
No, you don't. You've heard it's a lot worse, and then you fed into the hype. Just like a lot of people talking about Cyberpunk, it's not everybody having it. A lot of people are having it, but not every. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the people who don't have it usually have like $70 gajillion PCs or PS5s. The people, but like almost every single person with a PS4 playing it. I played it on PS4. I saw like 50 people like drinking glasses in the same hand they're holding a gun in. Nice cold glass of gun. And also, if they get scared, they stay scared until the fucking heat death of the universe. Because they just cower in fear in their chair until the end of time and space.
So when you just mentioned the gun and glass in hand, I was playing Overwatch earlier, and I had Sigma. I was doing this ability where he absorbed like damage and stuff, and then his hand got stuck out in a position like he was holding his hand up like Jesus or something. I don't know, man. But it was stuck until I pressed the button again. It was hilarious. But
Like, I
we're
haven't played
gonna move
Overwatch
on
in
because
forever.
it just seems like we're just video games, programming,
Connor,
living your life.
you have to read the next question, Connor.
Okay, so this is a
You
question
go.
from everyone's favourite mod, Muddy.
Except for me, I'm not. I'm some people's favorite mod.
You're the first, second place. Let's put it that way.
Shut up. All right, let's read the question.
The question is, how could Reddit improve moderating? And this is a subject that I don't know about you, Charlie or Steve, but if you looked in our other Discord server, there's a lot of talk about it at the moment.
The
Have you
other
been looking?
Discord server, the old one.
No, the big one.
I was never a part of the big one. I think Charlie may have been, but I wasn't.
We have a big one.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So there's a lot of talk at the moment with Reddit. If you get reported to Reddit, they, with something as bad as like preying on minors, that they will suspend your account for a couple months or a couple weeks and not actually permanently delete your account, nor will they ban your IP or anything. They just pass it off like a slap on the wrist. They don't actually take any firm action on it. But that's not my biggest gripe with Reddit moderating. It's the mobile side of it, because I absolutely hate moderating on mobile. What would you to change
Yeah.
about it?
Streamline mod mail for mobile. That's all I want. Just streamline it, make it easier to use, make it easier to access on mobile. That's all.
That's
Make it
hilarious.
so you can filter through easier.
I never do any modding from my phone because I'm always at home. I'm always on my desktop, so I got new Reddit. So when everybody always have these problems, I'm like, I don't see any of it, and then I understand. Like
It's
mod
absolutely
tools, I don't
terrible.
use mod tools.
You don't use mod tools?
No, man. Well, there's like apparently there's like some Chrome extension or some kind of extension
Yeah,
for
it's
mod
alright. I
tools or
don't like
something.
it.
Yeah, I've never used it. It's just regular steps work for me.
Yeah. Charlie, do you?
I don't even know what mod tools are.
Oh, you can't even download extensions on your laptop? Never mind.
I've only done it on my phone.
Yeah, if you moderate on
Yeah.
phone, it's terrible because we can remove posts, but we can't add removal reasons. So you don't actually know your post has been removed until we go on desktop to send you a mod mail saying that your post has been removed.
That gave me an idea to try to make a bot or something that could do that.
I mean,
Add
there's
a
apps that
room,
will do it, but
something
they're
like
not very
that.
good.
That would
Maybe
also
go
be
from
nice.
Discord to Reddit. Like you all can type in Discord and just be like, I don't know. That may be too much. Anyway, I'm getting off track.
It would be nice. Like it would be nice on mobile, like when you click remove post, it like gave you a list of things saying like which rule did this post violate,
Yeah.
and you click one and it lets them know or something. So I have to like, if I know a post violates one of the rules, I have to go onto the server, not the server, fuck, onto the sub. And I have to scroll to the rules. I have to see which rule number it is, and then I have to comment rule this.
So that explains why sometimes it doesn't have that.
Yeah,
Like sometimes I'm like,
votes
why?
or comments.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? But the only thing that I would change is automod forcing mods to leave a comment, because mods will change automod and don't say anything, or they'll leave like a lame comment. But even a lame comment is better than no
I
comment.
feel like that's
You know
a
what I
dig
mean?
at me.
No, not even at you, because I'm out a bunch of subs and people will change things, and then you're like, what the heck did you change? And now you're like, what's new? And then
But
you
you
got
can
to go
just
through like the
compare it from the
history.
last version.
Yeah, there's a last version, but then you got to compare it instead of just looking in automod or the mod log, and you just see automod configuration change because of this. Now I got to do extra steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just makes it easier for everybody who actually is invested in that. But that's about it for me, really.
I saw the next question. Yeah, I think we answered that. I just saw the next question. It is so long. Oh my
It's
god.
short.
And it's my turn, isn't
on the
it?
stream.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
to read it. It's my turn.
Yeah, it is your turn.
All right. How do you deal with casual bi erasure or exclusion? I always thought the concept of bisexuality is a simple one, but many people still have trouble understanding what it is. Apparently, it's the reason I'm out to so few people. It's because they apparently can't see me as an equal, or so I feel. Or sometimes they just straight up tell me they don't believe in the existence of bisexuality and so on. It happens disproportionately often to me, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one in this. Also, what's you guys' take on the difference between pansexuality and bisexuality? Do you think the community should stay apart or should they be unified?
Should we start the second
Oh
bit?
God. Let's just go bit by bit. So we'll start with the first one since let's just go in order. So, uh, so I saw a really good thing. I forgot who said it. Oh, bi erasure. That's just when people say that bi people don't exist, like they're just straight or gay, or lying or following a fad. But so I saw a really good reply where if someone says like, because it was someone saying like that they have a boyfriend, a guy with a boyfriend, and everyone was saying they're just gay. They're just gay and bisexual thing because they're a guy and they have a boyfriend, so they have to be gay. And I saw a really, really good comeback in the comments where they said, just tell them that if you eat a salad, you don't become vegan.
Yeah, that's a good analogy right there.
So yeah, it's just like they're just dumb. Just tell them that just tell them that there's no real. They're just some people are just dumb. Some people are just dense. Some people have thick ass skulls and they don't understand, or they've been brought up differently and they think that just like certain things are wrong or whatever. Some people are just dumb, and there's no real way to make them not be dumb. So the sad thing about stupid people is you can't make them not be stupid. You can educate people who are wrong, but you can't correct stupidity. Just blatant people being dumb. Because like even though you literally have proof that you are bi, because you are bi, I think you know if you're bi or fucking not. They don't believe you because they're just dumb. They just don't listen, and they're dumb.
Yeah, it's the same with the
Uh,
whole super straight thing. Have you been keeping up with that?
nope. That's the
So,
first time hearing of it.
so a thing started on TikTok this week, and it's talking about super straight, and I don't want to really talk about it now because I did kind of told people not to talk about it on the subreddit. But the whole concept of it is that being super straight is being straight and being transphobic effectively. You're super straight, so you wouldn't go out for a trans person. And there's also people that are super gay and super bi and things like that to say that like you're gay but you wouldn't go out for a trans man, or you're super bi, which means you wouldn't go out with a trans man or woman. And it's so fucking stupid. It's went all over 4chan. It's probably all over 8chan as well, and it's on Reddit as well. And a lot of the LGBT subreddits are really concerned about it. But we're just people posting it on Reddit is giving them a platform. So I just said today that we should stop talking about it.
That's that's odd to me. Like, what the heck is super straight or super gay? What does that mean? Like,
It's
how do
literally a
you be
term
super
coined this
gay?
week.
Like, how do you like is super gay like the people in the pride parade where they're like the dudes are wearing like holster top or no top at all, like walking around with different colors on? Like, what the heck is super gay? Like,
It just
none
means
of that.
that they're
It
gay.
literally doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. As someone
Like,
says,
I
as
mean,
Yanan says, super straight is just an excuse for transphobia, and it is.
that's crazy. Yeah, I
here's
forgot what
my
the question was.
take on that. Can I give my take, or are we not
Yeah,
supposed to
man.
talk
Yeah.
about
I
it?
think you do your thing,
Alright,
man.
so my take is that it is probably transphobic, but the thing is, it's not really something that you can change. Like, if you're just not attracted to trans people, you're probably some kind of a bigot, but that can't really be changed. Like, if you're not attracted to something and not attracted to something,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
agree with
fully
that.
fault them for it. If it's rooted in some kind of bigotry or hatred for trans people, then yeah. But if you're just not attracted to like, because I would classify like, actually no, I wouldn't. That's probably say that, but I just like I don't know. If it's rooted in some kind of hatred, then you're a bad person and you should feel ashamed. But if you're just not attracted to something, you're just not attracted to something. It's not like you can like I saw a thing once where like if you're not attracted to like if you're attracted to one race more than another, you're not racist. So it's
Yeah, it's
same general
preference at the end of
concept.
the day.
It's
Yeah,
just
man.
preference. You can't change it. You can't help it. If it's not rooted in hatred, then it's just it's not your fault. You can't change it.
Yeah.
But if you're like, no, trans people are disgusting. I would never even consider touching one. They're vile. Then yeah, I hope you get castrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Janan
So
says in
yeah,
the chat there's no need to make some bullshit sexuality to mock the LGBTQ, which, yeah.
yeah. I think it's a dog whistle. That's the problem. It's a dog whistle. There's no reason to make a new thing for it besides the dog whistle. It's if you're not attracted to trans people and you're not, but you still respect them and all that, just so shut up. Just don't say anything. That's it. That's all there is to it. You don't have to be super open about it and make your own sexuality. You're only doing it to mock people. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be a thing. It's not a point of pride. It's a thing that it's just a preference. It's not a point of pride. It's not. Just shut up. That's all there is to it. If you purposefully identify as that, you are. It's a dog whistle. It's like no one identifies as that unless there's some kind of phobic. Because
Yeah.
it's like only a mocking thing.
I'm sure
That's
they're
my take.
quite up. They're quite the same way, probably about a bunch of other stuff too. But the initial point of how to deal with casual bi erasure or exclusion, one I don't know who said this, but there was a quote where it says, "The best revenge is success. Just be the best you that you can be." And usually people don't like that. Whatever they don't like about you, they're eventually going to love, or they're just going to continue to hate on. Either way, you should not add that stress to yourself and just continue to be yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that also works. Just, I mean, you're not. You know you're bi, and they're dumb. They're not gonna change their minds. So just be bi. Just continue being bi. Just tell
Yeah,
them I'm
man.
bi.
Just do you. Do whatever you do. Get all the frogs you want to wear, the wristbands, the pom
We've
poms or whatever, the tassels.
just off topic
Yeah,
for a wee second. We have word in that Charlie Steak memes have begun on the subreddit.
Dude,
Okay.
I've been looking at the memes on the subreddit. I didn't want to say anything.
I hate my life.
Seriously.
I hate my life.
The
Imagine
Oh,
one
I just
where it
saw.
ditching
says
the
me
podcast
waiting.
for
Oh,
steak.
Muddy posted that.
Oh, of course you did. Or he, it, thing, whatever. I don't know. I never asked. I just saw something else they said. They said that they're worried that it's going to become the new attack helicopter. Uh, yeah.
Oh, that
People
old
say
thing.
the attack helicopter thing are just.
That's stupid. That's so
I
dumb.
don't get it why they're so object to these people like this thing. I don't understand. I really don't. What do you
Because it messes
gain?
with their reality. And some people, they don't. A lot of the people who get caught in like gay scandals and stuff, like the politicians and stuff, they be like super gay themselves and stuff. They oppose gay people, but then behind closed doors, they're super gay. So that's probably. There we go, super gay. There we go. We're gonna start doing that.
No, super gay is a thing. Super gay is another transphobic thing that started this week.
All
I
right, we're
think
gonna
they're doing it
co-opt
to
it
like.
super quickly.
I think they might have done it to like because Fortune does this a lot. They claim stuff. They take
Yeah.
normal things. If it, like I'm sure at least one of us has said at one point like I'm super gay
Yeah.
or
No,
something.
never said that. Never really.
Well, yeah, you haven't. But
The straight
one
man
of us
hasn't.
did. No, I bet one of us is in the subreddit, but like just the subreddit as a whole. But
yeah, I got you.
yeah, it's just they claim things like they want to make the word they want to make it stand for thank Hitler every day, so no one would be allowed to use it. That didn't work, but they did make it so the OK hand symbol is a white supremacy symbol now. They like to claim stuff a lot because the whole thing is they're just assholes. They think they're like agents of chaos or something. but they're just rednecks in their basement
Yeah,
with
it
a
was
with a
weird.
laptop, with a $30,000 RGB laptop and their OSU controller set up.
Bro, why you hate everybody with expensive laptops and computers, man?
Because he's got his little Chromebook.
Well, no, but you know that these people all have those super expensive computers.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all people with nice computers are basement dwellers. I am
No,
saying
I
all
was just
basement
messing with you
dwellers
with
have
that
nice
one.
computers
Yeah. I was
because they
just
have
messing with
nothing
you.
else to spend their money on.
But the second part of that was what's the difference between pansexuality and bisexuality? And do you think the community should stay apart or should they be unified? Now, I
Let me
feel like
just say,
Connor probably. Yeah, I feel like you are better apt for that.
I
I'm
also have
not.
a lot to say, so I'll let you go first.
Mine's is pretty short. Labels don't fucking matter. Call yourself what you want. We're all part of the same fucking community.
That's basically what I was gonna say. It doesn't matter. Like I see like 50,000 posts every single day of my life saying, "Am I pan or bi?" Why does it matter? They're close enough that it really doesn't matter. It's just whichever you can change it daily for all I care. It doesn't matter. It's not like it's a thing. It's not like it's a Scantron test and you have to select it and you only have one chance. You don't get to retake it ever again. You pick this one thing and you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. You can change it every day. You can flip a goddamn coin to decide which way you want to be every time you wake up. It doesn't matter. For if you actually want to be technical, the difference, I guess, is because like sexuality refers to sexes, I guess. So I guess pansexuals are okay with are more accepting of like intersexes and stuff and all that. They don't like something like that. But the technicalities really doesn't matter. That's the thing. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, ultimately it doesn't matter, but I went ahead and Googled it anyway, just to give the people a definition. Here it says bisexual. Bisexual means attracted to multiple. Pansexual is attracted to all genders. There's a difference because multiple isn't the same thing as all. So it seems like it doesn't matter what whoever else identifies as whatever they identify as. It doesn't matter. But I guess bisexual more like you identify as these two, so I'm attracted to these two. I don't know. That's what it seems like, but I honestly have no idea
So I guess
at all about anything.
I guess like bisexual means like you like men and women and like maybe like intersex or something, and then
And
like
I feel like it was
like more.
yeah, I feel like it was bisexual may have been a term coined like before the whole like multiple genders, I guess, or adding genders or
LGBT
whatever.
army.
Yeah, before like all the stuff happened or whatever. So that's probably some antiquated term itself, but you got it.
Yanan says,
Yeah, but
I think people want labels to commit to their family. You don't really need to say, oh, mum, I'm gay. You just say, I like men, or I like women, or I like trans people, or I like non binary people. You don't need to word it in terms of giving yourself a label.
yeah, you could literally like it doesn't really matter which you say. I know I'm probably gonna get some level of hate, but pan and bi, they're close enough. It really doesn't matter which you identify as. They're close enough. Just tell your parents whichever sounds better in your head.
Yeah,
It's
two or
not
more.
like they're gonna spend the time to pay attention to the minute differences. They're not gonna like spend 50 hours on like a Googling with like 60 books open, reading them all at once, trying to figure out the differences. If you tell them, they'll just be like, okay, and they'll accept whatever you date from that point onwards. Because again, they're not going to pay attention to the super minor differences. They probably don't even know what pansexual means.
Yeah, to be quite honest, like from a straight person's perspective, like the way that I see it is, let's put it this way: there's only two body types. You know what I mean? There's only two body types where you're gonna go for one or the other. Whatever somebody personally identifies as, as a unique individual, that's whatever. But as far as body type goes, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Body type isn't like sexes?
No, not necessarily sexist, but you're either gonna have a vagina or a dick, is what
Yeah, it
I'm
means
saying.
PP or vajayjay.
Yeah.
Some
Not
people can
saying.
have both.
Well, I
You can
understand
have both.
hermaphrodites. That's like a medical anomaly or some shit. You know what I
You
mean?
can have
But
a lot. There are like 8 or 9 different kinds of intersex. There are
All right,
lots.
I get that, but in general,
Yeah,
normally,
in general.
when you're
In
walking down the
general,
street, in general, you're gonna have you either gonna go with one or the other, whatever somebody identifies with. You'll usually see that through their personality based on how they're dressed or how they act or the conversation the dialogue that they have with you, and you pick it up from there. But ultimately, to me, it's all the same. As I'm pretty ignorant of it myself, so if I offended you, my bad.
I think that was a decent enough job. I can't think of anything majorly wrong with that.
Yeah. I ain't trying to
I mean,
start no war. I
but
got bills.
worst comes to worst, there's a petition made to get you removed as a mod.
Yo, that would be hilarious. I would actually watch that every day until it happened, and then if it happened, I'd be like, "Yo, it really happened."
All right. Would you guys say that question's answered? I would.
Yeah, I feel like that was a good. What time is it actually? Man, it's probably like an hour and a half, maybe.
An hour and 8 minutes we've been live.
We've been going.
That we've been live. Okay, yeah.
A considerable amount of that was
Okay.
waiting on Charlie.
So that's. Wait, that's all the questions. So let's hold on. Let's people in chat.
Yeah. Let's see what
my
chat
computer
got.
turned
Yeah,
off.
chat.
Wait, don't
You
ask
guys
them
got
yet.
any?
Don't ask them
Oh.
yet. My computer.
I'm not allowed to ask you anything yet because his computer turned off because he has a Chromebook.
Shut up.
Has anyone been watching any shows or series recently?
I have not. I've actually
This
been watching a bunch of
unplug?
old like SNL stuff. I'm an old guy, so I don't know how old that is, but I watch a bunch of SNL stuff on YouTube. But I watch YouTube for everything.
Charlie?
I think it's actually broken. I think it's like fully broken. I don't think it's gonna turn back on.
What?
Don't say that. You gotta have hope. Believe.
What's happening with Charlie?
On my phone.
He said his computer, I guess his computer screen just like died or something.
That just means he wants to go.
He wanted to ask some questions like from the chat or something, see if the chat had anything they wanted to say.
Someone asks, how do you come out to your crush?
I missed that. Are we still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was the question?
How do you come out to your crush?
So when I was younger, there was a girl. She was Vietnamese, and she was friends with my brother and stuff. And we used a Yahoo Instant Messenger at the time. This is when Yahoo was fire. And I asked her out on there, and she said she had to eat dinner. I was sitting there waiting for like 15, 20 minutes. I was dying inside. I was like, well, I guess I might as well go get some rope because this is it. This is over for me. And she said yes. And I was like, wait, really? I had to sit there. I screenshotted it. I had to look at it and everything. I should have uploaded it to the internet, but I had to make sure she actually said that.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
People are asking what form to submit questions. See if you just go to bisexualteens.org and go to the podcast section. The form's there.
Someone just said love him or hate him. Charlie spent a straight text.
We've had more responses. We've had about 4 new responses.
Oh, someone asked
here we go.
About furries.
Furries? If anybody is into gaming, who's like really into the gaming content, world or whatever, you know about Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox, he's a big furry. He wins a lot of tournaments, and he came out as bisexual as well. So, if you guys are looking for somebody to idol in the video game world, Sonic Fox is the guy you want to look for.
But I think if they're asking how we personally feel, my opinion is I guess it's okay. I mean, I think it's a bit weird, but I think that's fair enough. I can respect it and let you do your own thing and still think you're kind of weird for doing it. I think that's reasonable enough.
Yeah. See, I can't really say much because even when I was in the army, I had a roommate. His name was I can't remember his name at the moment, but he was a puppy. That was his furry identity. Was a puppy. And Jenkins was his last name. He was a puppy, but he was a funny dude, weird as fuck. I mean,
yeah,
I shouldn't say it like that, but he was weird as hell. And but yeah, he was a cool dude though. He's a cool dude, so I didn't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with furries. You can do whatever you need to do. You know what I mean?
I have the same viewpoint of it as I do with like fetishes. Like some people like getting shit on. I have no right to judge that.
Oh
I
God, I
don't
almost
care.
vomited when you said that. Why did you
I
do
can.
that? You're
I
about to
don't
eat
care
raw
what
steak.
they.
You're gonna ruin your dinner.
I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do in their free time. I can still think it's a bit weird. I don't have to think it's normal. I can think it's weird and still let them respect them doing it.
Yeah, I'm
So
not a foot
that's how
person.
I feel about
Feet, I think
that.
that's
See,
weird to
that's
me. Feet
basically how I
feet
feel about
fetishes,
those people
can't do
too.
that. But there was another one. There was another person who said, "Do you think somebody should engage in a bi pride parade or something like that? The bi pride or whatever, the pride parade, if they've never had any bi experiences." We lost somebody.
Yeah, sure.
It's Craig, it's fine. I'll be able to get the recording from somewhere else.
Okay, is it still on the YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube's fine. It was just a Craig problem. I don't
Okay.
know. I think it's because we went on for too long with Craig for the free trial or
Okay.
something, but
No.
it's fine.
That's hilarious. But do you
But
think somebody
alright,
should engage in bi pride if they haven't had any bi experiences?
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Why not? As long as they respect it, sure. As long as they're not going there with like a MAGA hat and like an upside down. No, it doesn't matter. Not an upside down. I was gonna say an upside down LGBT flag. That's not a sign of disrespect. That's just a weird looking rainbow.
Yeah,
But
there you go.
as long as they're not like going there with like a baseball bat, wearing like a face mask and a big MAGA hat, and like bringing around like
You're trying to be
beating
disruptive.
people. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Who cares if they're going there as allies or supporters or be supportive? Well, yeah, sure. Like, who cares? Just let them do it. They're not hurting anyone. They're helping, so why not?
Yeah, how you feeling that, Connor?
About what?
About somebody engaging in bi pride if they haven't had any bi experiences.
If they feel safe enough doing it and they're comfortable enough, I don't see why not.
Yep, that's true too. Definitely being safe with that too, because there's creeps everywhere. So it doesn't matter what kind of thing you follow. There's a creep waiting. So you got to be careful going to those parades or like events and stuff like that. People will try to get you.
Not gonna lie, I
Steve,
probably
people
think that the parades are safer than online from what I've seen from the subreddit this
No,
week.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But I'm just saying,
Steve,
like people are still
Steve.
people. What?
People in the chat are saying you're cute.
What?
People are saying someone said your laughter is cute, and then someone else said you're cute. People, Steve
No,
is
don't do that.
Steve is 30.
Yeah, don't do that. Like this is the whole
Makes
reason
Steve
why
very
like I don't.
uncomfortable.
I try to stay in the background because I don't want to. No, man, definitely don't do that. But yeah, ultimately you should do whatever you need to do. Plus, it's like a job wanting you to have experience before you can get into the workforce. You know what I mean? That you got to get the experience. So just going out, being around those kinds of people, talking to them, letting them know what your situation is. You probably find a lot of people who've been into the same situation. So you just do whatever you feel you can do.
Someone else asked, if I can find it. Someone asked how hard is it to do basic coding, to learn basic coding specifically for you.
Basic coding. Python is definitely a good start. I tried C++, I tried Java, and I
I
tried
like Java.
Python. Yeah, Java is pretty good. I like Java as well. Python is definitely the easiest to understand the concepts, and that's something to do. But ultimately, when I first started, I went to w3schools.com, and I learned HTML and CSS, and I started
That's
from
not
there.
coding,
So
that's web design.
it's not, but it holds the same principle as far as structure for the code. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
As has done a lot of coding. I've taken classes in school on coding. This is basically, if you actually want to learn coding, this is basically what it's like. You will sit there for like 5 hours editing like 30 different lines of code, trying to figure out why the hell it isn't working. And then you'll change like a single value from like a 0 to a 5, and then it'll work. And then you will
Yeah, that's
bash
pretty
your
much
head against the laptop until your head cracks open and cry. That's
Yeah.
what it's like.
I mean,
I spent 10 hours working on one assignment because I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And I missed, all because I didn't add one single fucking line out of like 150. I didn't add one. And it
yeah,
didn't work
it do be like
at
that
all.
sometimes. Yeah,
Literally
do
all
be
it
like
was, it
that.
was like if like all it was is I forgot to actually add something in. Like the whole thing I was trying to code to do something, I forgot to actually like make it physically there. So it was just I just put like a bit. I basically just put in a picture that wasn't moving or doing anything, and I was confused why it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do.
Somebody said school is terrible, and I have to agree with that. Like I tried to go back to school, and it wasn't. Well, I guess let's say it doesn't work for me the way they wanted it to. They like just give you an assignment online. They don't really interact with you, and they just expect you to do it. And I'm just like, you didn't teach me anything. You just like go find out yourself. It's like, all right, well, what the hell am I paying for? I can do this by myself.
We had a couple
Any
questions.
other
Oh,
questions?
yeah, we've got a couple questions on the form. I've put them on the document, but I'll read them out as well.
Okay.
Someone
Okay.
asks, I have no reason to come out. Should I do it or just sit here and wait?
Sit and wait. I mean, actually, no. The dependent. If the people you want to say it to, or the people you're willing to say it to, if you were going to say it, are okay with it, then yeah, you can say it. Why not? There's no real reason not to. But if you don't think that they would be okay with it, then yeah, just wait. Just wait. It's not really worth trying to get it out of the way early.
Yeah, and plus, generally, your actions would let people know what it is anyway. You know what I mean? If you're a dude and they see you with a boyfriend or whatever, you're hanging out with a dude a lot, and they'll be like, all right, okay, well, this may be that same thing for women. So
If you're like, if you're like, I'm assuming that you're in high school or middle school. If you're around that,
They're
and there's
14.
no, if there's oh yeah, if there's literally no, so you're in middle school or freshman, I think, one of the two. So yeah, if you don't have a reason to say it, or you don't want to say it, or you don't think anyone you could say it to would be okay with it, then just I can't really think of a reason why you should. Just high school in general, like the first like they only last for like the first like 18 years of your life, not including college. And after that, you basically have the entire world available, and you will never see any of those people you saw in high school probably ever again if they aren't your friends, like close friends. So you just wait. You can just go on Grindr or something, and you turn 19. You'll be
oh
set
my
for life.
god.
There's no reason to come out to people if you can't think of a reason. If you're like comfortable not being out, then just don't. That's my advice.
I mean, you're not
Hey,
wrong,
All
but
right.
by the time you're 19, you're old enough to make decisions by yourself on
Yeah,
whether to
like
go on
once you're
dating apps or
older,
not.
just do your own thing. But this is one question I do like here. What type of frog is best frog?
I don't know.
Tree frogs. The tree. No, bullfrogs. Big fat bullfrogs.
Yeah, bullfrogs are pretty awesome.
Or the pack frogs that like bury themselves under grass and like jump out, eat stuff. Or like the tree frogs with like the big orange feet. I like the orange feet frogs. They're cute.
What about you, Connor?
I have no opinion on this subject.
I like the
Make one
poison
up.
dart frog. The poison dart frog. They're tiny, they're colorful, and poison. People use them like they rub like arrow tips on them to make them
Yeah,
poisonous.
I know. I
Yeah,
know. I've heard that. Connor, you better think of a frog right now and just say it's your favorite.
you
Isn't
better
there
just like
a
Google a
little tiny
frog.
cute blue looking one?
Oh, the blue frog. Is that? I think that may be a poison dart. Tiny
Yeah.
blue frog.
Yeah, poison dart frog is blue, I think.
What's it called? Yeah, the blue poison dart frog. So I think there's a red one, or there's like an arrow poison dart frog, or something like that.
They're
I
all
guess there's
some
a
kind
like.
of colorful color.
Let me see. Poison dart frog family. Oh, okay, so there's like a whole tree of them.
You guys won't be able to
Okay.
see this, but I'm sending it into the Discord chat now.
Okay, so there's a dark green one, a dark red one that looks like a blood orange or something. There's like a lime and black one, and there's a yellow one. And I'm sure there's like more arrows to it, but that's hilarious.
I just saw
Oh,
the
that
meme.
frog. Okay, that little frog is a little. That's
I like
like
the big
the
eyes.
Like a cute
the
frog. I don't like the big, scary, ugly looking ones.
yeah, that's like the formula for like the cuteness where you get the tiny like head and then you get the
The
big
big
eyes
eyes
on
and the wee
there.
smile.
No,
It's the
I
eyes,
think the big
man.
fat ones are cute.
They're
The big fat
hilarious.
ones.
You see the ones that like throw bugs away? Like they literally like pick them up and throw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never
that's-
seen that? Oh my god, I gotta show. I'm gonna link you after this is over. I'll link one to you. But there's one where somebody's trying to feed a bug to the frog, and it's like poking him in the face with the tweezers and the bug, and he like grabs it off of the tweezers, holds it in his hand, and literally throws it to the side. Like if you just lob something to the side of you right now, that's what it looked like. It's hilarious.
I don't know about
It gives
you,
them a
but Muddy
bit.
was typing in the Discord just a couple of seconds ago, and every time I see them start typing, I have like a mini heart attack because I think something's going wrong.
A lot of people are saying bullfrogs. A lot of people like bullfrogs. Oh,
Bullfrogs.
Tearzu,
Bullfrogs.
yeah. I'm glad somebody said Tearzu. Tearzu is a great YouTube channel. I'm sad that he slowed down on making YouTube videos, but Tearzu is a good video to watch.
I just did something really weird with my mic. I was messing around with the wire, and I heard your voice coming out from my microphone, which doesn't have a speaker on it, and I don't know what happened.
It's freaking
But
magic.
someone asked another question. I just want to address this real quick. They said, "How do you lose weight around your stomach?" You are not asking the right people here.
Oh yeah, nah, you're no. I have quarantine fat right now.
I have been like 30. For like the past like 3 years until a few months ago, I was 30 pounds underweight, and I think
Yes.
Connor's average.
Speaking of that,
Connor's overweight.
Connor's overweight.
Connor's very much overweight.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool then. I'm skinny fat, so I got that
yeah,
going
you
for
need
me.
you need to like talk to like a dietitian or something, or get a personal
You
trainer.
don't need to.
Just go for a run every day. Like literally, just do a lap around your neighborhood every day.
You can,
You'll
okay.
probably see some kind of change.
Honestly, though, a real answer, because a lot of the people should be young, I would imagine. Your metabolism should be high. Not everyone is, but generally you'll have a high metabolism. If you do get some belly fat, you can go out for a jog. Generally, early morning, 7. It builds discipline and character as well. So if you start getting up at a certain time every day to go out for a jog, drink water. Drinking water is a big part. I know that's like a meme or whatever, stay hydrated or whatever, but honestly, you do have to drink water. Speaking of water, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, eat less junk food, eat more vegetables, go for a run, or just eat less in general.
Yeah, less
if you
sugar.
have like a really slow metabolism, that's it. That's all you can really do. That's all we can help you with. At least you gotta talk to someone if you want more than that.
And I just got a notification on my Apple Watch saying that I closed one of my rings today, even though I don't think I've even left the chair that I'm sitting
on. Connor the chunky boy.
Ugh. Please don't.
I'm average weight now. I'm
Charlie, you're very vocal about that because you said
dying
that in
of
your
starvation
mods.
to being average. My what?
You're very vocal about being average weight and average height because you said that in your Meet the Mods as well.
I'm very what about being average weight?
Public and open about it.
Public. Oh. Well, yeah, because I'm proud of it. I used to be like, I'm supposed to be a 160. I'm my height and gender, and sex rather. I'm supposed to be 160. For like a solid year, I was 125 max.
I got a friend who's exactly like that. He's super tall. Well, I ain't super tall, but he's definitely tall. He's skinny. He's probably like 6 feet, and he's skinny as hell. And he has a lot of hair. And he has a lot of girls go up there to his room, which I'm like surprised because it's like walking into like
Charlie's bedroom.
Yeah. Except there's funk everywhere because he like has like a dog sitting business downstairs. I'm not bad mouthing him or nothing, but I'm just like I know people like that.
For context,
are you describing me right now?
Yeah, no, that's why I say I know, man. That's why I know you, Charlie.
I'm a tall, skinny, underweight kid with a lot of curly hair, and I'm on my 8th relationship. Are you sure
Yeah.
you're not describing me?
And
And my
trust me,
room's a mess.
funny. But no, you're a lot more energetic as far you're a lot more outgoing. But you all are about the same funny. You know what I mean? Like you're not trying to be funny, but that's just your personality.
I'm just a comedy man.
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
human clown.
Free
Only
spirited.
if a
Let's put it
clown
that
was a
way.
real person.
No,
Is
for
there another question?
wise.
Oh, how
Yeah,
do I play guitar well?
oh
Someone asked how do you play guitar well. So yeah, I can help because do either of you play guitar or am I the only guitar player?
no, you're probably the only guitarist
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All right, all right. So here's how I learned. So I tried to learn Riptide. That's the easiest song for a beginner to learn on guitar. Well, no, the easiest if you actually want to improve. The easiest is you know that song I went into town on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain.
Yeah.
That's the easiest song playing guitar. But the easiest song to actually learn and to actually improve a guitar that isn't just a thing to learn just so you can say you know a song is Riptide, because the chord changes are actually a bit bigger. So I basically, here's what I did. I just kept trying to play the same 2 chords and just switch between the 2 chords that like the first 2 chords of Riptide, which is A minor and G. I kept doing that over and over and over again for like, I would just do it in my, because the thing is, you can't treat it like, you have to like keep it casual. You have to keep it casual. If you try and like set yourself on a strict practice regimen, you're gonna get sick of it. You're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna get upset that you're not improving, and you're gonna stop. You have to keep it casual. So you have to like. So like, here's what I did. I would just play it when I was waiting for, like, I was loading into a match for Siege. Like while I was waiting for it to queue me up and all that, I would just pick up the guitar because I had it in the same room, and I would just practice the 2 chords. And then when the match, I would just keep it fun. And then when it stopped, when the match loaded, I would just put it away for now. And I would do it while like watching a TV show that I didn't care about a lot, like Family Guy or something. I would do it while just talking to someone on over the phone or something. I would just do it whenever I had the chance, just for.
Yeah.
But I never.
8 girlfriends.
Huh?
I said one of your previous 8 girlfriends. Sit on the.
Shut up. Previous 7, get it right. And I actually did do that though, but no, I didn't. No, never mind. I was single when I actually learned guitar. But yeah, I just kept doing that for a while, and I tried to do it strictly. I tried to like have myself on a strict regimen to try and like learn it faster, but eventually, I just decided to stop doing that. I just decided to stop treating it like a thing I have to learn fast, and I just started doing it casually. And one day, I just picked up the guitar and I could play Riptide perfectly.
Now that is something I say. Listen to Charlie on. He did the nail on the head. Don't pressure yourself when learning it, because you try to force yourself to say, "I gotta learn it by next week." You're gonna ruin it. So listen to Charlie on that one. But everything else,
just
don't.
like
Make it into a
also
habit.
just like not though. Don't try and do that. Just do it when you can. Just make it fun. Keep it fun. Don't try and make it a habit.
Yeah.
Don't try and make it anything. Keep it completely casual, and then you will start to enjoy it, and then you'll start picking it up. Like I like when I actually started learning, like after I learned like the first 2, like when I learned Riptide, when I started like actually trying to play it for realsies, I would just look up a chord online, and there's a thing called a capo. It's a little type thingy. It looks like a clamp almost, and you put it over a fret on a guitar, and it makes it sound different. So I would just do that. I would just put it on a random fret, usually like the top 3, and I would just play the new chord. I would just play the chords I knew, and I would just throw in that chord at some point, and I would try and make a cool strumming pattern too. And it worked. I would learn the chord, and I'd enjoy it because I was like making a new song up. I would write it down and like record myself doing it and all that. So I had it, and it's been working. I'm learning chords, and I'm writing music. It's working. You just have to keep it fun. You cannot try and force yourself to learn things. You have to try and enjoy learning it. You have to. You can't feel like it's a thing you have to do. You have to keep it casual. That's the most important piece of advice I can give you. Do
That's
not
true.
try yourself on a thing, because you will burn yourself out. You will get tired of it, and you will stop. All right.
Because that's
Someone
happening
should
with
drop the
me.
album, Charles.
But no, it was funny earlier because some people were talking about what they were built like, and I want to read a couple of these off because they were pretty fun. So one guy said, "Where'd he go?" He says, "I'm 6'3" and I have the build of a malnourished lamppost." So I thought that was great. Somebody's
I'm
5
learning.
here. They look like a bent spoon. I guess they have like the Mr. Burns hunchback. Like,
Build like a bent spoon. I like that.
like hearing that, I just think of Alakazam, the Pokemon, the psychic one. He got the spoons in his hands. You probably don't know about it, but the other guys,
I know who Alakazam is.
yeah, he has some spoons and stuff. But it says, I'm 6 feet and I haven't left the house for a quarter of a year. So I guess he's saying he's either overweight or emaciated.
Nice. Someone said I'm a copper 5 on Siege. I'll have last season I was a silver 2 at my top, and I dropped to a bronze 2. So shut up. I'm not copper. I'm bronze. Get it right.
So it's copper. So it goes copper, bronze, silver, gold,
Platinum, diamond, champion.
See, the only reason I know that is because that seems to be like across the board with all video games use. Like that's their ranking system. Some of them don't have,
not
but
Siege.
it's like bronze.
Siege is more confusing. Siege is like recruit. No, it's like private, and then like sergeant, and it's like master, guardian, 1, 2, and 3. That's like fucking whatchamacallit, global elite, gold nova, a whole bunch. I just dropped my phone. A whole bunch of shit. Someone also. Apparently I have to learn sweater.
Sweater.
I couldn't remember how to pronounce
Is that
it.
an actual song?
Yes, sweater weather is an actual song. I guess I have to make sweater weather. Learn sweater weather. Why do I keep wanting to say sweater weather?
That's funny.
Wait,
All right,
does
so
the wrench mean they're a mod?
What?
Does the wrench mean they're a mod next to their
Yeah,
name?
Muddy Violet's a mod.
yeah, I didn't even notice that. That must have happened like
Yeah, I did it like 30 seconds ago. Keep up, guys. I'm updating this in the Discord.
Yeah, so just to let everybody know that Charlie is the one who set everything up. So he's a professional one. I may be the adult, but he's a professional one.
Wait, what? Charlie set what up?
You set everything up.
No, you said
Like
Charlie did?
oh shit, Connor.
I'm like,
See,
don't get
Charlie,
Yeah, you said I did.
It's so easy to say Charlie because he's pretty much in trouble all the time. Not in trouble, but it just says some off the wall shit. You're just like Charlie. So at this point, it's automatic.
Make me a mod in the chat. I'm literally on the podcast.
Send a
Make me
message.
mod.
Oh, I can see.
He's about to ruin everybody's day.
It just removes everyone's messages. Oh, I can put you in a timeout. Can I put you in a timeout?
There is actually one last question.
Okay.
There's one last question. So there's a person who has a crush on someone who's in their class. They're both bi. The other person is out, but the one who's sitting in the request is not out. So they've never had any kind of in-depth conversation about anything before. I don't know their age. I just see what's the words here. So should they try to make friends first, or should they just go for it?
That person might not like you, so try and get friends with them first before you start making any advances towards a relationship.
Did they just ask if they should make a pass at someone they've never talked to before?
Yes.
Pretty much.
No.
So
yeah.
And we saw this going smack.
Why make friends with them? You can be semi-flirty and still make friends with them. Don't just immediately you can still be if they said you can just be like, hey, your outfit's really cute today or something. You don't have to immediately ask them out or something. Just you can be friends first. That I would 100% recommend being friends first, unless you want to get arrested for harassment or just immediately rejected. Point is, make friends first.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sit here and you can't just walk up to them, try to get. Yeah, and then over here deleting messages. What's going on?
That's
But
not me. I swear to God, that's not me.
yeah, as soon as we give him some powers, everything just start disappearing. But no, just you can go smack at somebody or go directly up to them and ask them out. But you probably are in school, so it's best just to be friends with them, make small conversations, small interactions, and make it grow.
I think
I'm trying to figure out who just banned that guy.
I don't think it was a
Did
ban.
he
It
get
says he was
banned?
put. It says he was in timeout. I think YouTube thought it was spamming. So
Oh,
yeah,
dang. That's
Hold on.
crazy. I've never seen that before.
it was not me.
I'm gonna put this up. Hold on.
Yeah, but if you've never spoke to them before, I don't know what makes you think that you have any sort of chance. Not to dash your dreams or whatever, but if you've never spoke to them, how do you know that you really like them apart from just the look of them?
I mean, it works sometimes. Trust me. Where I live at, I see it all the times. It works. Some people are out here because they want to be picked up or, hit on, if that makes sense. Like throughout their day, they wouldn't mind somebody coming up talking to them to get the information. So it's a way a lot of things happen. That's how you see a lot of murders and like I don't mean to make it sound so gruesome, but a lot of murders and like the cold cases or whatever. You'll see she just gave him his number. Now she has 150 text messages in the last hour. And, she's missing stuff. Like it happens. Like people do it, but it's not always a good thing. But they're in school though, so I assume they're in school. So
Yeah, I
it's
think
a
it was like a
different environment.
14-year-old. Again.
Yeah, it's a different environment.
All right.
That's
Is that
crazy.
all the questions on the forum?
Yeah, I think so, man. I don't know, man. I'm about to pass out over here.
Couple questions for
Hold on,
people that are watching before we kind of say our goodbyes. Would you
Yeah,
prefer
we got.
us?
hold on.
Oh.
My ears. Okay, what?
Are you okay? First of all.
My headphones freaked out and my eardrum just got exploded.
Okay. That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Come on, Connor. Address the chat.
Yeah, so anyone that's watching, would you prefer us to do it live on the terms that Charlie's actually on time next time? Or would you prefer us to do the pre-recorded thing? Although this will be going up on YouTube and all the podcast platforms during the week when I get around to it. What would you prefer? What would actually Charlie and Steve prefer?
I like live. It's fun.
Yeah, I think live is. I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I like it a bit more as well, to be honest.
Good. Yeah.
And also, you don't have to spend 8 years editing. You get to actually live your life. You don't have to set aside 3 years of your life to do it.
The stress of me editing.
But we also have to have the stress of like the randomness of life happening.
Charlie, it's Charlie we need to worry about.
Yeah, truly.
I was good. I said nothing wrong today. Shut up.
Muddy,
Yeah,
would
you
you want to
actually-
join us?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Get engagement up a bit, like what you did with the subreddit.
Give Charlie a round of applause for being normal this
episode.
Wait, who'd you ask if they want to join?
Muddy.
Muddy.
Oh.
You don't sound too happy about that.
It's like, are you trying to put the competition in my sights?
It'd be nice
Well,
for
let's see what
another
they have to
voice.
say.
An English voice this time. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Muddy
they're
would not want to
British?
do that.
No!
Oh, is this
They
person
said,
British?
No, thank God, no
Yeah,
British
they're from
people
England.
allowed my stream. They said
They're
no,
from
no
England.
British people allowed. No British people allowed my stream. No.
I'm
Not at
here.
all. Banned. I will ban
I'm
every
here.
British person to ever
Does this
exist.
person have the English accent?
You're not British. You're not British. You're
Technically, I am.
Scottish.
Connor, have you
You're
ever
not from
heard
Great Britain. You're
Muddy
not from
speak?
Britain.
Have I ever heard Muddy speak? No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one of the other mods will join us. I don't know.
I don't know.
We
It's
can.
Like, I think everybody else is like.
Let's get a guest next
Wait
time. Let's
in
get
the
like a
podcast.
community guest. Let's get a community guest.
I want to have community guests on, but I don't want it to get.
Yeah,
I'll
we
need to.
can set guidelines. I can figure something out.
Yeah, and we need to mess around with Discord as well, so that they're not looking at our messages.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the stuff we talk about, all of you,
It would
and
go from
Discord.
90,000 to 9,000 in like a day.
So yeah, let's just. Well, I'll figure something out. I can set some stuff up. I'm sure. But yeah, are we done for the day then? I think we. Hold on, any chat questions left? If you have
Yeah,
any
any,
questions,
any
ask me now.
anything in chat left?
Don't think
Hold
there's
on.
many. Just
No, it didn't look like it. They're talking about saving the queen.
God save the queen.
well,
Oh,
think that's
Yanan's
us.
back. No, Yanan, I
No.
swear to God, it wasn't me. The theory is that you
Oh,
got
your non's
The theory is you got you got marked as spam because you were talking
yeah,
too
Reddit
much or something.
YouTube banned you.
Muddy's got a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on, Muddy.
Charlie, will you eat the steak?
Nope. No. I'm going to eat it in like 2 hours. I'm gonna eat it. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
so he
cooked
will eat the steak.
to
It just won't be
medium rare.
raw.
Or you
That's
can just
it.
get
That's
some
it.
bread, put some bread around it if you want to have a steak sandwich. Eat a
Oh
raw
my
steak.
God, ew. That doesn't sound that bad, but
Put it in
still
a
sounds
toaster
bad.
if you ain't got a microwave. A toaster, a
Oh
toaster
my
oven.
God. Would that even work? I'm not even sure.
I don't know.
I don't think it would. Charlie, will you eat the
This is
steak?
a conversation
will,
I'd
not
cut
raw.
out if this is pre-recorded.
I will, not raw. I will eat it, not raw. I will not eat it raw. I refuse to eat it raw. I will actually murder you if you make me eat the steak raw.
Is someone saying
You
that
cannot.
Charlie is the person playing a guitar on subreddit? Charlie isn't the person in the subreddit playing a guitar, although he
No,
said he might do at some point.
that guy is so much better than me in guitar. It's sad. I can barely
Oh,
do
he's
like
here.
Iron
He's in the
Man.
chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, some random gamer.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Wait, are you the guy with the electric guitar, some random gamer? Hold on, I have his Reddit name. Let me look it up. British underscore idiot too.
Look, we're giving shit outs.
Put it in chat. I'm not doc.
It's great, especially as you're someone else that plays the guitar and isn't, so that's who the hit it. Okay, random gamer just said eat it raw, so he's not answering any of our questions.
Oh, I found it. Well, this
Muddy says
is
it
a
isn't
different
it
person.
Stolas. Oh my god, there's so many fucking
isn't
usernames.
that person. But
Well, this is in the archives of the internet.
it's not that person that you said it's okay, but yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Stolas. I didn't even know there were two people playing guitar.
Yes, he is stuck in your subreddit. Your Reddit.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I was. You were probably better than me at guitar too. To be fair, you probably are.
Space Cat
Charles,
Gaming, you
drop
okay?
the album. All right.
Okay, are we
I'm
done?
gonna make.
Yeah.
I have an important announcement.
No.
Starting tonight, I'm gonna start making an album because these people are gonna either make me do that or eat raw steak. And I'd rather do the album. So wish me luck.
All right.
If you can play instruments, message me on Reddit, please. My username is the same. It's /glossy played
86.
542. It's the same on every single social media. What did you just say?
No, it was someone else's number I was reading off.
Oh, one more important announcement. There we go.
God
All
damn
right,
it,
so
Charlie.
yeah, I think that's it. I think we're good. There's no more. One last call for questions. Last call.
Charlie, why are you
If
wanting
it
to
isn't
stay longer?
related
You said that you wanted this to be quick as possible.
You got here on time.
Well, yeah, but I want to like, I want to like do it properly since I'm already here. All right, Space Cat, message me then. All right.
All right, Connor, you
So
want to take us out or?
Okay,
yeah, there's no more
thanks.
questions.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, just do the outro now.
Okay, thanks for listening to the Bisexual Teens podcast. Please subscribe to us if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I see that a lot of you have been talking in chat anyway, and give us a thumbs up because then we'll get recommended to more people. Tomorrow on the subreddit we are going to do another moderation survey. We did one last month. We want to see if you're happy with the changes that we made. Feel free to do it if you want. It's actually available now on bisexualteens.org. That's it. I hope you all have a good week next week, and we'll be back in 2 weeks' time.
Alrighty, guys, take it easy. Peace.
Charlie, you want to say bye to your fans?
Show up late and then disappear. Look at.
He's typing.
Did his headset die?
Okay, I'm going to call time of death, I think.
Okay, let's end the stream here.